Key leadership lessons. Now, I'm going to fast forward a little bit through your career. Maybe you're at this point right now, but if you have the goal of never-ending improvement, progress, as I have, there is going to be an inevitable time in your career where you will work with or hire staff. This is something that's really, really important for you to understand. In order for you to grow and scale, make more money, make more impact, have more time in your life, you're going to have people that you delegate work to within your business. Therefore, in order for them to actually help you to grow the business and thrive within the business, you need to develop key leadership skills. I have a sizable team and I have a huge responsibility to help my team and also facilitate the growth of the development of the business. I'm not the finished article. I don't claim to be. I study a lot about leadership. I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, if I'm absolutely honest. There have been times where I've been a terrible leader. If I look back at that particular time, I can see why things weren't working. But now I look back and they have become lessons. And then I know in 10 years' time, when I look back, there'll be more lessons from what I'm doing today. But I wanted to share with you some valuable lessons. Understand, first and foremost, that your team are working for themselves. They don't work for you. This was something that I learned about 10 years ago. So important. It's so important to understand what your team value and what their own individual vision is for where they're trying to get to in their own life. The money that they're making from working for you in your organization is facilitating their vision, and they are living according to their values. People aren't working for you. They've got somewhere they're trying to get to. In doing this, it helps you to communicate. It helps you to be respectful to the person, because if they weren't there, you wouldn't be where you are today. So one of the things that I will do regularly is understand who the person is that works for the company, what the person wants to achieve, and what they value the highest. They are working towards achieving those goals. When you run a team, naively, in the early stages of running a business, you assume that the person working for you is there to make the company grow. If they're inspired by their own vision, and if they're earning aligned with the values that they have, they will work their ass off for you. They will work their ass off. A lot of people fear trust issues. The coaches or the employees or the freelance, whatever it may be, when trust is starting to disappear, it's because their values and vision are not being met. It's simple. Because if their values and vision were met and they were happy, fulfilled, and inspired, what would they be doing? They would be helping you above and beyond. And that's where you get the above and beyond from people that work for you, right? They, of course, by nature of being employed by the company, they work for the company. But when people become disengaged, lack loyalty and trust, it's something that you are the person at fault. So you might say, my employee, they are off doing this behind my back, Okay, show me why you feel that that's happened. Because they're an asshole, whatever it is. Tell me what could have been done differently that would have helped them understand, or helped you understand why that was going to be an inevitable act. You must understand the values and vision of your team and help them to understand that what they're working towards is aligned with what's important to them, not important to you, and what is important to you will happen as a byproduct of them being happy. Just wanted to stop the video for 2 seconds. Now, if you find my content helpful and you want to learn more from me, you want access to resources, you want more free trainings and live weekly webinars, then make sure you click the link in the description. Make sure you head over to my Impact and Integrity free Facebook group. Now, let's get on with the video. The second point, show career progression. How does somebody increase their earning potential within your company? A mistake I made in the early days of having my gym. We had the trainers come in, there wasn't any career ladder, we couldn't see a way ahead for them, and they were stagnant. They were earning the same money 2 years, 3 years down the line. And then we started to get a lack of fulfillment, a bit of a lacking in the brand and respect to the business, and everything started to go downhill. And I was like, why are they being like this? Why are they being like that? They're being like that because there was no career progression. They weren't inspired. All of us are inspired by progression. And if you don't help somebody to see that progression, then all of the areas which you fear happening will start to happen. Number 3, commit to training. You cannot expect to hire and pay for level 10 till you're making a lot more money. And even then, training and development in an organization that's been running for a long time has to be given. For the people in your organization to be able to achieve their values and achieve their vision, or live according to their values and achieve their vision of what they're trying to achieve. Maybe they're trying to get out of a 2-bedroom apartment into a 3-bedroom semi-detached house. I don't know what it is, but whatever they're working towards, that's what they're inspired to do. I can help you get there, but it's going to mean learning what you don't know right now. Great. Show me, teach me, help me. Great. What I find with a lot of younger fitness professionals is they hire their first coach, for example, and the coach gets told what to do within the first couple of weeks and left to their own devices. Unfortunately, that coach starts to nosedive in terms of their service, the standards, and the results. It's inevitable. Then you do training, but you don't just jump on a call and have a chat with them. You deliver training, you teach them, you educate them, and you teach them how to progress. They're there to learn. They want to learn. They're inspired to learn, because at the end of the day, if they can learn more and become better, what then happens as a byproduct of that? They earn more because they're going up the career ladder. So the more you help them, the more their vision has an opportunity of coming true. So team training has to be in the diary, put in the same time, same week, and you show up and you don't keep shifting it. I remember Thursday afternoons at my first gym every single week. And for 10 years at M10 in Nottingham, my gym, Tuesdays, 3 till 4, team meeting every single week. Even now, with all our digital businesses, the teams, we know exactly when the meetings are every single week and how they go, what the structure is, and the development of the team. Number 4, enjoyment. As I record this, we have our big live event coming up at the end of the year. It's fun. It's an enjoyable time. There's always work involved, but going for meals, spending time together, enjoyment and laughing together, it's really, really important. If that's not in from a leadership structure, then your team just start going downhill in terms of the level of inspiration, motivation. It's key you put in the enjoyment time. And then planning, review, and appraisals. This is so important. One, the review is an opportunity for your coach or your employee in any area to be able to feedback to you what they want, whether they're happy. You can ask them very simple questions. For me to be able to improve my career from this point for the next 2 months, what is it that I have to do? And let them tell you. You can do an appraisal where you say, please tell me how you feel that you've done over the last month. Then you can tell them how they've done over the last month. You can say, what is the next step that you want to go to? And what do you feel that you need to do during that time? Appraisals give them an opportunity to talk to you, but give you an opportunity to realign and put them on the straight and narrow. What I've just explained to you is responsibility. It's responsibility. You can't just hire somebody and expect them to wing it. I am doing team trainings, development with my team nearly every other day of the week. Put a lot of work in to help my team to progress. As a result of that, autonomy. They do what they need to do, they get paid well to do it, and they fulfill their vision. As a result of this, you need to micromanage less. When you're frustrated with what your team are doing, it's because you're not following the structure that I've talked about here. So leadership, understand that what your team value highly and have a vision, show career progression, commit to training your team, add in enjoyment time, planning, review, and appraisal, and work together rather than against each other. When you put those in place, key leadership, you'll have an inspired, energized, motivated team that's helping you build your business, you make more money, and you move forward in business and in life. As always, if you found this helpful, please click like and subscribe. If you're listening to this on any other channels, then please share it. Let's help more fitness professionals achieve a fulfilling and successful and happy career. For now, take care.